We football team got a good win against East Carolina here for homecoming. Wasn't pretty, but it was. I mean, necessarily wasn't a pretty performance, but it was a good win for our guys, and it was good to see our guys find a way to pull the game out after allowing East Carolina to get back in it. It was a tough fought ball game, and our guys pulled away at the end. Really was happy the way our guys hung together and found a way to pull that game out.
We'll take questions for Coach Taggart. Please star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you. Again, star 1 for questions, please.
We'll take a question from Joey Knight with the Tampa Bay Times.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent, Joey. How are you?
Great. You know, you can achieve bowl eligibility with a win Saturday. A year ago at this time, that would have been cause for great celebration. Is that something you're even talking about this year?
We're not. You know, all we're talking about is just going 1-0 this week. You know, and just keep trying to stack victories back to back, and just focusing on that week. And that's not something that we stress about. Because we want more than just being bowl eligible. So we're keeping our focus on our ultimate goal and also keep our understanding of what it's going to take to get to that ultimate goal, and that's one game at a time and taking care of that opponent that you're playing that week.
And just to follow up, I know Kano and Devin didn't suit up Saturday. Do you expect them to be able to play this weekend?
I expect Kano to play. I'm not sure about Devin. Yeah, but I do expect Kano to play.
Okay. Thanks.
We'll now move on to Leo Haggerty with its sports magazine, Tampa.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Hey, how you doing?
Another day in paradise on the right side of the grass. Coach, is your biggest disappointment coming out of Saturday the rash of penalties on offense?
I would say that was a big disappointment because that's something we hadn't done all year long. You know, I think the most we've had is probably like 4 at the most. You know, in this past game, that's just not what we do offensively. You know, so it was really sloppy. It was just sloppy overall. And when I look back to last week, we had a sloppy practice, one of those practices. And we always say that you know, you play like you practice, so and that's exactly what we did offensively.
Coach, with all your weapons on offense, do you sometimes forget to give the ball to Mack or throw it to Adams?
No, I think they do a pretty good job of what they have coming. You know, I think they get the ball, whether it's 1 or 10 times, there's a great chance that great things are going to happen for them. So we never necessarily feel that way. We just try to get in that playmaking hand and let them do what they do.
Coach, last question, and thank you for your time. Dearness Johnson may be your fourth option on offense, but he has 5 carries for 5 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns and 37 yards on the ground. That's not a bad fourth option, is it?
It's not. I mean, and it's hard to call him the fourth option with all the stuff that he does for our football team. You know, he do so much for our guys, our team, not just at the running back position, but on special team as well. And I wouldn't call him our fourth option. I'd call him one of our best options.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck Saturday night.
Thank you.
And do we have other questions for Coach Taggart, please? If so, star 1 on your telephone keypad. Go one last try.
We'll take a question from Matt Chonovisky with This Is Yukon Country.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good, very good. Quarterback Quentin Flowers, how has he developed, especially throwing the ball, over the last several years?
I think he just have a better understanding, first and foremost, of what we're doing on the offense side of the ball, which allow him to get better. And the better he understands things, the more he can do for us. And then just Coach King has done a good job working with him technique-wise, throwing motion and how he throw the ball, and then him having better players around him that helped him big time when it comes to the passing game. I think what we're seeing from Quentin now is his leadership is really starting to take off, and guys are following him.
And then defensively, a year ago, you got UConn to 20 points. What did you feel worked against the Huskies in the 28-20 win?
Our guys made plays with us when they needed to be played. Needed to be made. Every time we play UConn, we go in understanding that it's going to be a dog fight, and there's going to need to be some big time plays in the game, and our guys made them when we needed to. Because it was a tough ball game and go anyway, and I think that's what happened more than anything is that they just stepped up when we needed them to make it. But UConn did a good job on the offense side of the ball and moving the ball and making plays early. And like I say, later in the game, our guys made a little, more plays than they did.